Did Jesus walk on water because he didn't know how to swim?
Just felt like walking on top of the water because he didn't want to get wet.
But of course not. Of course not. Jesus is the creator of water. There's a good chance that's a fact.
That is a really good question. Not sure about that. I guess that he didn't know how to swim, so he said, okay, let's go and walk over the water.
I don't think he had a bathing suit.
Probably he just didn't want to take the time. It's quicker to walk there.
He walked on water, but he knew how to swim.
He is God. He can do anything.
No, he didn't walk on water because he didn't know how to swim. He just bought a new pair of wellies and he was trying them out to make sure they worked.
Oh, for sure. But I actually imagine it'd be more jumping. No, I think he knew everything, including how to swim.
Walking on the water is a miracle, and it's to encourage us that with his help we can do anything. We can move mountains, we can walk on the water, we can do anything, yeah, okay?
No.
No. Couldn't have been.
No.
I think it was the disciples that pushed him in. It was quite a gag. It was bloody. It just wasn't right. No.
Jesus walked on water because Jesus can do what Jesus wants to do and he has the power to do so.
He knew how to swim.
More to show his disciples what he was capable of.
Did St. Joseph have a warranty plan on his work?
Definitely.
No.
Yes.
You know, we must ponder that question.
I don't know.
Absolutely. He stood behind every bit of that work.
No.
Well, it depends. It depends if, if he was making a chair for someone, if they were a lightweight or a heavyweight. If they were a lightweight, then it was probably a lifetime guarantee.
Not that I know of.
No, but I think one of his sacrifices is that as a carpenter, he would have made a wonderful bed for his son. And the humility of Joseph was that he had to take an animal's trough and just put in fresh air.
St. Joseph's work was all good.
He must. I believe he probably did. Good refund policy?
No.
I don't think so.
Wow. I bet he probably did. I would think so. I bet it was covered by God.
Who's got a warranty except God?
Probably not. Buy one, get two free.
Sure, I guess so.
I don't believe he did, no.
Plan, yes, it's eternal.
If Jesus had Facebook, would he have unfriended Judas?
Ooh, I like that one. No, he wouldn't have.
And he chose him. But it was always the battle between God and the devil, and the devil got into Judas.
No, he loves everybody, so he will accept Judas as a friend for sure.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, he might have defriended him, but no, not actually.
He probably wouldn't unfriend Judas because it wouldn't be the nice thing to do.
Absolutely.
No, but Judas would unfriend him.
Yes, and block him.
Never. He would have continually reached out and offered his love and forgiveness like a good God.
No, I don't think he would.
Absolutely he would have. First thing.
That's a hard one to put. I don't think so.
No.
Jesus doesn't need any sponsorship.
Being Jesus, probably not.
He probably wouldn't put like.
He would have blocked him.
No, I believe he would have kept him on his friends.
By all means.
Jesus doesn't give up on anyone, so he wouldn't have defriended him in the end, yeah.
What did the shepherds do with the sheep when they went to visit the baby Jesus?
They kept him with the rest of the family in the back of the caves in the shepherd's field.
They brought with them.
Trusted providence.
They took him back to the pastures.
Well, everybody knows the answer to that one.
Well, the shepherd told the sheep to wait outside for him until they got back.
I think a few of the shepherds had to stay behind.
Entrusted them to the divine shepherd.
Oh, that's a good question.
I thought of that one. That's
Did they leave them by themselves? I don't know.
I have no idea. Walk with them? I don't know.
They told him, sit, stay.
They took them with.
They froze. They froze, all of them. They were so cold.
They gave them a bath.
Well, I have a theory that the sheep also knew that something important was happening, because sometimes animals have a very intuitive sense, and the sheep in their own way would have adored Jesus. They can't adore as humans, but as animals they would have shown some kind of respect and reverence.
But on that night, I think we have to remember that they were doing a good deed, so they would have brought some sheep with them.
They put them in the pens because they didn't want any sheep on the carpet. They went and got a sheepdog.
Put him in sheep care.
Would Mary have been so virtuous if Jesus had siblings?
Even more virtuous, because a mother's love only grows.
Our Lady's womb was the pure ark that carried the word of God. So siblings are not to be also discussed at this matter at all.
Yes.
Oh my goodness, that is a tough question. That is a really tough question. I guess maybe yes, maybe yes, maybe yes.
I think it would have been colic that would have done her in.
I believe she would have been as virtuous.
Well, I'm sure after one or two swats they would have got the idea and everyone would have lived happily ever after.
That's a counterfactual hypothetical. We don't know.
Yes. That would have been a lot of bickering. That she would have had a breakup.
Absolutely,
Yeah, I think she would have. Mary, because she did not have original sin, she could only increase in her degree of grace as her life went on. So having more children, I think she could have or would have.
It might have been quite a bit more challenging.
Of course, she would have. She was the Immaculate Conception.
I think that's why, one of the reasons why she had to be a perpetual virgin, because I don't know that she could have handled it. And it's not so much her as much as the other siblings having to try to realize that their older brother was God. I'm the oldest in my family. I would like to think that I am God. My siblings would not agree.
Probably. She would have been doubly virtuous, if you can believe that.
Yes, I believe she would have.
Oh, heavens no. As a child of a mother with 8 children, I would say no.
With all this great food, do your pants still fit?
I knew this would happen, so I brought all pants with elastic. But I'm worried about when I get home.
Yeah, oh yeah, because I walk a lot with my pilgrims up, down the hills, and I stay fit.
No. Well, I have my Spanx on, so of course they do. Now if I take them off and I eat one more meal, they're liable to bust and poke someone's eye out, but right now they do.
Well, yes, because we've had plenty of walking.
Let me tell you something. I've started running the stair.
Yes, look at my cincture. This rope expands with every good meal.
Barely.
Yes, but only because I choose certain sizes to wear later in the week.
Just barely.
Absolutely not.
One pair doesn't, no!
Actually, I lost some weight in those trip. I went, yes, I did it good.
Could you please pray for me?
With all the food here on the pilgrimage. Oh, never ask a lady a question like that. No, they don't. When I get back home, the first person that will comment on my weight gain will be my dad, who is 84 and partially sighted. Funny, he'll be able to see for a moment, and he'll say, "You're putting on weight, boy." So I've been with Americans, they know how to eat. Goodness me.
No.
Little tight.
Barely. Barely. I have all elastic skirts for the second half of the trip.
At 67, I know how much to eat.
Not really. My coat will never tell.
I am wearing stretchy pants.
Absolutely. I'm actually losing weight.
What do you think of the snow? And did you enjoy it?
I thought the snow was awesome, and it made me think of Matthew, I believe it's 18:3, about he wants us to be all childlike. So I went out and made the snow angel.
I love the snow. For me, it's like I can walk on water finally.
The snow was a bit obstacle for the pilgrims somehow, but it is a blessing for the whole people. So it was a great grace, because our aquifers in this land is drying out, and this was a great blessing as a good Christmas gift and New Year gift from God to the people of the land here.
I love snow, and I feel that snowflakes were kisses from Jesus to us, and I love Jesus, and I love snow.
Of course, I love the snow. It was really a nice gift of God. Yeah.
Now that is God's blessing. It is. It's the purity that we've all received on this trip. So that one I can't do funny. That is. Although it does make me feel like a little kid. And I hit my husband with a snowball this morning. So yeah, I had to go to confession.
Oh, absolutely. We went out the first morning and did snow fights and snowmen and everything.
I didn't miss it because I came from Ohio, but I was delighted by it because it was in Jerusalem.
Yes, because I don't have to shovel it.
I'm loving it. I'm snow angel earlier, and I also got an opportunity to whitewash Aaron, so that was fun.
No, I'm from Wisconsin. We have 2 feet of snow at home. I came to the desert because I thought we were getting away from the snow.
I've been enjoying watching people play in the snow.
It's wild. It's very wild. Totally unexpected.
I like to look at it, but I hate to walk through it.
It's very pretty. It's very pretty.
It is pretty.
Yeah.
It's white, it's wet, and no.
I think a lot of the snow, I think it's wonderful, and I am enjoying it very much.
I didn't know if that required a serious answer or not.
Give him a couple questions. No, I'm not going to ask him a couple questions.
Ask me a question. Just ask me. Here's my microphone.
Okay.
I wasn't quite sure.
Wait a second. Wait, we made this start over.
What TV station are you from again?
This is a serious question. I don't know if I'll be able to answer this question. This is not in my contract.
Cut. That's okay.
Oh!
Okay.
I mean,
We shocked you, didn't we?
Yeah.